Welcome to studio vlog number 47. I'm going to start this vlog by sorting all of the crap out in my office. I have stuff left here from a birthday party that we had at the weekend for one of my besties, Peter. So I've saved the decorations. I got this amazing pack of bright decorations on Amazon. They were literally just like all old-fashioned kind of paper decorations, and I've managed to sort of collapse most of them. They were the ones that like you pull around into a ball of like paper patterns and stuff, and so I've managed to flatten those back out and I'm going to save them. But these ones I can't flatten because they're kind of all scruffy and you know, you pull them apart to make little pom-poms. I'm going to actually hang them on here, and I'm also wanting to hang up this really cool like paper dot thing, so I want to hang that up. I'm going to find somewhere to just brighten my little space up a little bit. I love having bright colours around, so that's what I'm going to do, top priority for a Monday morning. And then I've got to sit down with my planner and just work out what the hell I'm doing, because if you saw my last vlog, I mentioned that I've kind of lost my routines. I'm still doing things within the business and it's still okay, but it's all over the place, it's so fragmented, and I just need to get my shit together. There's a multitude of reasons why things have been all over the place. I haven't been able to sleep properly, or I've just been really tired. I've just had so many different things going on health-wise with like hormone problems and things, but they affect so much. And they have such a massive impact and ripple effect out on everything that routines have not always been something that I can have. But I'm gonna try, I think I just need to throw myself into it, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I just need to get back into my planner, set some things out. I have a discovery call tomorrow. I'm really excited about that. I'm going on a discovery call with potentially a new coach. I am such a believer in coaching, and I feel like you have to invest to get back. And it's like creating space in order to get stuff back, and that's what I'm a massive believer in. I couldn't afford to join the last academy that I was in either, but this coach, I'm really drawn to working with her, and I really want to have a chat with her because she offers quite a few different things. So I'm just going to see where I would perhaps fit and if she thinks I'm a good fit for her. So I'm going to lay out, I just want to set my shit out on a bit of paper so I know exactly what I want to talk to her about, I know exactly where I'm at, because there's a lot of parts of Leaf Lane Studio at the moment that I feel are very fragmented, like the wedding side of things. I'm not ready to give it up. It's been a difficult, obviously because of COVID, it's been a difficult couple of years, or a year and a half. I don't know where I'm at, and I need to work out what's going to happen with that, amongst everything else. Also, today, I have on for the first time a pair of trousers I got from H&M fairly recently, which are like the widest, most, this is not flattering, whatever's going on here is not, it's not flattering at all. I love them so much. They've got a really lovely waistband as well, which is just kind of like super flattering. So I need to put up these decorations. I'm going to do them and I'll show you what they look like. I've just printed these out. This is, well, I printed this out the other day. This is the mock-up of the daily planner pad that I'm going to be getting printed, and I think I'm happy with this now. And I've just created this to-do list. It's still got its bleed on it and I need to cut that out, so I'm going to do that now. I have also created a mock-up for an A5 notebook for the same range. So I think I'm going to bring out the Enchanted Garden sort of stationery collection with these three pieces: the planner pad you've seen, the to-do list, and then the notes. So this will effectively be the collection right here for now. So yeah, I'll talk to you in a little bit about some supplier issues that I've had, and yeah, hopefully I can get these all from my new supplier. But I've already ordered from my new supplier the very first sort of stationery product for Sweary Cats. It says shit to do, and it's got his little mug there that he's knocking off, and all the things that are falling off of the desk down onto the floor down here. So that has been ordered, along with a restock, should I say, of the Wildflower notebook from a new supplier, but I'll talk you through that later. I've also ordered pencils for Sweary Cats from Awesome Merch too. Today is Monday, and I thought I'd bring you up to speed with what I've been up to. I think in the last clip I was showing you the Enchanted Garden notebook and planner pad and to-do list mocks that I had printed. So basically, I can't remember what I've actually told you guys, but I've ordered 2 things from a new supplier to try. One of them being a restock of my Wildflower notebooks, the 200-page notebooks, and the other one being the new Sweary Cats to-do list, because Sweary Cats is launching on Etsy on the 8th of August, which is very exciting. So I've ordered those. They should be here, was it the 21st of June today? They should be here within the next week, hopefully. I've just had to try a different supplier purely because of notebooks, because the price per unit with my old supplier was too expensive, but the quality is so good, so I'm kind of nervous to see how it turns out, but hopefully it'll be okay. Yesterday I sat down and did a bit of a quarterly planning session, and as a result of that I've put, well, this week I've got a sale on Friday, so on my whiteboard I've put the sale stuff I've got to do on one side, and on the other side I've put about the Christmas advent calendar. But I've set myself 3 quite good goals for the next quarter, so July, August, September, and one of those is the advent calendar, and I've popped that on my whiteboard because that's the biggest goal that I'm looking to achieve. So I feel like I've got so much stuff to do. So what I've done is, like I say, I've listed some stuff on the whiteboard for my sale, and what I'm doing first of all, and one of the first jobs on the whiteboard, is to take a full inventory of everything, because I'm going to basically put on sale anything that I want to discontinue, or I am also going to redesign. So I'm going to redesign my leafy range, and so I'm not necessarily going to put all of that on sale because it sells really well, it's my best seller, but I just feel like I want to smarten up that design a bit. So I might do like some offers on that over the sale day, but it's not actually going on sale. So I've got to sort that out. I like my nails, by the way. So right now I'm just sat on the floor and I am going through my inventory. I've got my notebook here and I'm just basically writing down what I've got in stock. There we go. So you'll see at the top I've got the Proud of You card, and then I've got my total amount, I think that says 41. Yes, and then what I've got on Etsy listed and what I've got on my website, and then I don't know what I've got on And So to Shop yet. So I'm just going to do that for everything that I've got. Then I'm going to decide what I'm putting in my sale. So on my sale to-do list, I'm just going to have a look at it over here. So I've got to take a full inventory, amend the stock levels on Etsy and So to Shop. So if I've got something that I'm going to put on a massive discount, I'm going to pull them off of those platforms, put all of the inventory onto my own website ready for the sale. I've got to take pictures of seconds. I've got my seconds through in the room next door. I'll show you those in a bit. I want to have a look through those and decide. Some of them to me are seconds, but to you guys you'll probably think there's nothing wrong with them whatsoever. But to me they're seconds, so they might have a little discount on. I've got to, on Squarespace, tag all of the items that are in the sale so that I can, they all get pulled in to populate my sale page. And also what I'm doing for my sale is I'm making it a private page for everybody on my mailing list to get 1 hour's early access to. So I've got to draft that email, announce the sale times on my platform, on platforms wherever I'm at, so Facebook and Instagram and stuff. What else does it say? Oh yeah, and just prep some kind of like sneak peeks into the sale. And then I'm hoping that on the back of the sale I will then be able to order the things I just showed you. So the Enchanted Garden A5 planner pad, I need to reorder the Wildflower daily planner, I want to order the to-do list for the Enchanted Garden, and I want to order a restock of Cottage Garden and Enchanted Garden notebooks. Got to do that. Plus I've got to start ordering stuff for the advent calendar, plus I need to put a new washi tape order in, which includes something that's going to go into the advent calendar. Mind blown. There's a lot to do. Over the last week I have also been working on my wholesale catalogue, which is now available. So I don't want to show any pictures of it on here because obviously it's full of all the wholesale information. That's strictly for small businesses or businesses that want to stock Leaf Letting Studio. So if you are a small business and you'd like to stock Leaf Letting Studio, you can get in touch with me by emailing hello@leaflettingstudio.com or DMing me over on Instagram, and we'll have a chat. I've got a catalogue ready, I've got an order form ready, I'm good to go, and I've been asked by quite a few people about wholesale. So that's another thing I'm working on. There's a lot. So right now I'm just going to continue doing my inventory, and then I will pull out all of the sale stuff and I'll talk you through that. Morning guys, it's Tuesday today and the sale prep continues. Got my dungarees on today, serious times. I've been for a really long walk this morning along the coast path, and then I came home and did about half an hour of weights, get all my training out of the way, and now I am good to start prepping for sales. So yesterday I managed to get quite a lot done. I sorted my inventory out, I sorted out my Instagram content in terms of the sale for the week. What else did I do? Announced the sale times, amended my stock levels on And So To Shop, Etsy and my website. And now I just need to, I'll turn you around, I'll show you actually. I have this board here, which is what I need to be working through now. I've created the private page, and I thought I'd have to actually do a password, but I don't think I have to. I think I just need to not link it right now. So I'll just give my my mailing list the actual link, but it won't be available from my website, if that makes any sense. It does to me. So what I need to do is tag all of my products that are going into the sale as sale, so that when I put them on Squarespace they populate the page. And then I also need to sort through things like these seconds, and just things that are going into the sale. So these aren't seconds, but they're all going into the sale. Certain things are things I want to discontinue, and certain things are things I are just putting on temporary sale. Like for these are temporary sale items, but things like these are discontinued. So I'm going to just try and get rid of certain things. I feel Bright's range is discontinued now as well. So I'm just going to mark these. Some of these things will be a bargain and some will just be a little bit off in a sale. These I want to get rid of. These are seconds. So when something's a second, it means it's had like a misprint or something like that. So in terms of these, let me show you why they're a second. I don't know if you can see on here, but you'll see that they've been cut. There's like a line here where they've been cut in slightly the wrong place. It's ever so slight. It's not really anything major. The other side is fine, but they're still seconds, so a little bit of a discount on these. These are all seconds. They've got a variety of different reasons why. These have got little dents in them. And then we've got the pads here, which have got ink on the side. You're not going to be able to see this, but they've got ink on the side of them. If it focuses, yeah, so it's got a bit of ink here. I've got a couple of things in here that, again, these postcards are misprints, so you'll see here that they have not cut it quite in the right place. It's starting to repeat the pattern. And then some of these are seconds. This one hasn't got a backboard to it, but otherwise absolutely fine. So I just need to go through these and sort all these out, and mark them down. I think the first job I'm going to do is mark down the products that are on the website. So things that are already on the website, it's nice and easy for me just to take off of live view, adjust the prices, put them on the sale page ready to go. that would be great. And yeah, I think then later on I'll photograph the seconds and try and decide what I'm doing price-wise with those, because some of them will be very different, like the one without the backboard versus one that's just got a little bit of a dent are going to be different prices, for example. So yeah, I need to crack on. I mentioned I was going to look to redesign the leaf collection, and I had it down as the Unbelievable collection, and I'm just going to name it the Leaf Lovers collection now. So my to-do lists and my notepads, so it's really bright, I have to pull the blinds down. The to-do lists and the planner pads, the lined pads are amazing sellers, and they always have been, but they're also like the first thing that I ever started selling for Leaf Lane Studio, really. So that although they sell really well, they're definitely in need of a bit of jazzing up now, I think. Not like in a drastic way, but I've started to sort of kind of do some watercolor leaves and things. I still think I want to stick with gouache, so I'm going to do that, but I've just been kind of messing around in my notebook because I wanted to, my sketchbook, because I wanted to kind of make them a little bit more flowing into each other. The way I tend to do patterns and things is I'll create them like this one, for example. This is like a show and tell. I create these as all individual things, and then I create a repeating pattern of them on Photoshop, which is a really useful way of doing things because it means that I can use them for kind of washi tape and things like that. So I definitely need to do that again for this, because I definitely want to have a washi tape, there it is, of the leafy kind of range. But I just want to kind of start to clarify this because I need it for my advent calendar. So the new leafy stuff, some of it is going to be featured in my stationery advent calendar in December. So I just really need to kind of get my head around what this is going to look like and how it's going to be. I don't want to reinvent the wheel here because I like the way my leaf pattern looks. I just want to get it a bit closer together and a few more different kinds of leaves in there as well. And so a few different kind of tones of green and maybe some sort of greeny blues and things. So I've just had a little bit of break now, and I'm not going to go back to doing my sale things till later because quite frankly it's really gorgeous outside and I just wanted to come down and have the door open and be able to sort of sit outside for a few minutes. So I think I'm going to find something to watch, and I'm just going to doodle and paint and see if anything comes into my head. Cue the tumbleweed. Right, so I've decided I'm going to just use this scrappy paper. This is not for painting on, but just for the sake of getting some ideas down. It's Joe's Lego there, by the way, nothing to do with me. Oh, hi. So these scrappy bits of paper, and then in here I keep my just random loose paint. So I've got some different kinds of greens. This one, sap green. Of course, nothing focuses, you know, but you get the gist. So that one's acrylic. That one there. I need to get another, bring that blue out. What else have I got in here? That's all acrylic. I think that is everything from here. So I've got these plus my palette, thing of water, paintbrushes, pencil, rubber. I just need to get some white, which is upstairs, so I need to go and get that. Now I've got everything ready, I'm not going to have my camera on for the first bit because I'll feel too like stiff and self-conscious, but I'm going to just try and get some shapes down, get some ideas down, and then what I'll do, or what I tend to do once I've got the sort of ideas that I like, is I'll get some proper watercolour paper and I'll do sort of 3 to 5 or 6 versions of the same leaf, slightly different angles, slightly different curves, so that when I scan it in and I use it within Photoshop to create patterns, I have different curves to fit around other leaves. So I'll get back to you once I've done some. It's going to be a shitstorm because it always is to start with. I never like anything I do initially, so I'm just going to give it a go and see. I'll show you Gizmo right now. She is under that chair, which we leave out for her because it's a little shade and she loves laying there in the garden. So she is there under her little chair. Bless her, she's so cute. I did some of my little doodles on scrappy paper and I kind of got an idea for what I want to do now. So I just wanted to include some different kinds of leaves. I mean, that one looks quite corally, but I think if I make it really, really small, they're all kind of the same size at the moment, but when they go onto the actual print, the actual pattern, excuse me, the pattern, then it won't be like that. But yeah, so I've now got my, I use this Art smooth watercolour paper, and so I'm just using this, mixing various tones, sticking with the same colour palette that I showed you guys earlier, these guys here, and then just kind of creating some of my favourite shapes and other just like little organic shapes that maybe could be used in the background, and popping a couple of coats on so they're a little bit more opaque, because otherwise it looks like that there. So I'm doing that, and then I will do a couple of pages of these, leave them to dry, and then add on patterns and, you know, the veins of the leaves and bits and pieces probably tomorrow. Oh my gosh guys, excuse my hair, I've literally just dragged it up. I'm about to start housework, but I wanted to tell you, I had a text message from DHL. I said to you that I ordered my Sweary Cats A6 to-do list and a restock of my wildflower notepads from a new supplier. So like, I don't know how they're going to turn out, but because I know my old supplier obviously really, really well, but I said to you that the prices had changed a bit and I wanted to try a different supplier. The only thing I can imagine, the only two things I'm waiting for are those pads or some pencils that I've ordered for the Sweary Cats launch, but I doubt they'll be coming by DHL because they'll be like a really small package. Oh god, my hair looks like a shit show, sorry, I literally just had it down and now I've just scraped it up, look mental. If it's a notepad, I'm freaking out because normally my old suppliers, they give you a proof of your print. I spoke to them on the phone and had a chat with them about it, but normally they email you a proof to sign off, and I didn't get a proof to sign off. If it's those, keep everything crossed because I hope they're going to be okay. Guess I'll let you out in a minute. Gizmo's scratching at the door. Otherwise I don't know what else it's going to be. But anyway, it's now 11 o'clock. They're supposed to be arriving between 11:30 and 12:30, so if something arrives we'll open it together. God, I hope it's okay. I really hope it's okay. I've also been getting text messages from somebody called Jane who's ordered something from Dunelm, so maybe it's not even my delivery. Maybe it's for Jane. Giz, do you want to go out? Gizmo? Oh, she's soaking wet. It's been raining outside. Well, actually it's not been raining outside for an hour or so, so she's obviously been in the field next door, which is about 5 foot high right now, because she's soaking. Do you want to go out? Giz? You want to go out? I'll just sit here and clean until you let me out, Mum. Look what has just arrived. Notebooks, Sweary Cat pads. Okay, let's do this. this is the one I'm really nervous about, guys, because this is the restock of the Wildflower notepads from a different supplier. So let's see what these turned out like. I mean, they look pretty good to me. Amazing. Yay, happy with those. I've got a whole box full of these. I think there might be a couple of seconds at the bottom because the box has got a little split in it, but I'll have a little look. But yeah, overall, absolutely bloody over the moon with these. Amazing. Last I saw you guys was on Friday before my sale started, and my box of notepads and Sweary Cat pads had arrived. I'm so happy with these. So basically the story with this is that I definitely have told you most of it, but my old supplier, who is incredible, their prices went up a little bit with the whole Brexit thing, and also just a few things changed, like their minimum order quantities. And I definitely mentioned in the previous vlog that they said that they could let me have the minimum order quantity went from 50 to 100, which is a lot for a small business. So I might normally order like 50 of these. I would have to order 100, and that's a lot for a small business to take on. So they did say I could split designs in half, so I was trying to work out how I was going to do that. And the new supplier that I found, I only initially wanted to look at for these because my old supplier sources their notebooks these days from Poland, so which is absolutely fine. The quality is great. They're a UK company, but they get their notebooks only made in Poland. So their prices went through the roof with Brexit, and the delivery was really expensive. So I found a new company, and I thought I'll just order one version of my notebook first to see if it comes out well. And honestly, I have to say, although the standard of the last supplier was really great, I think this has come out better. And the reason it's come out better is it's richer. You're not going to be able to tell from the camera, and also unless you put them side by side you won't really know, but I know. It's a richer print quality, exactly the same thickness as my others, 200 pages, so 100 individual leaves of paper, but just 200 writable pages. The quality of my last ones, like I said, I'm not by any means putting down my last supplier because I love them, but these are just better quality in terms of the print quality on the front. So they're like a matte lamination as well, and I'm really happy with those. So those, and then these Sweary Cat pads. So as you guys know, I think I've said it probably a million times in this vlog, the Sweary Cats Etsy shop is launching in August. This is going to be one of the items on it. Obviously it says shit to do, and I don't know if you can see, let me just focus you here, the little mug at the top, and then the cat's basically flung everything off the desk. You guys are getting exclusive previews of this, by the way, because I'm not actually putting it on the Instagram shop, the Instagram profile account, whatever the word is. I'm not actually showing it on there at all. These are thinner than my Leaf Lane Studio ones, and that is because they've got the same amount of pages, but it's because I've taken the paper grade down, because I'm not marketing Sweary Cats as a luxury stationery brand, whereas Leaf Lane Studio is marketed as that. Sweary Cats paper is just ordinary kind of regular paper. It's, you know, but compared to a Leaf Lane Studio one, it looks like there's far less sheets per pad, but there isn't. It's just that this is really high quality, super thick, non-bleachy paper, and this is regular paper like you get for your printer, because it's a bit of a fun kind of like different sort of, you know, it's not marketed as luxury. So hope that makes sense. But I'm really pleased with that. It was really stressing me out trying to work out what to do with suppliers and things, so I'm just so relieved to have got that organised, and now I can order everything else that I have in the Enchanted Garden range. Let me just turn you around. Basically what I need to do is order these two products, the to-do list and the planner for the Enchanted Garden collection. I designed this notebook as well, so obviously this is the print version that's going to go off to them. I'm keeping the same kind of style with my Leaf Lane Studio down there. I'm going to also reorder some of the Cottage Garden notepads, which have sold out as well. So I'm going to order these, the to-do list, the planner pad. I also need to reorder, let me find it. I'll just show you a photo. I also need to reorder these as well, the Wildflower day planner pads. They need reordering. So yeah, The good thing about the new supplier is that they only take about 7 to 10 days to turn everything around, whereas ordering my notebooks from my last supplier, as good as they were, the last lot of notebooks that I ordered took 6 weeks, I think. So yeah, I'm just over the moon, and I'm thinking of things like for Christmas, because obviously I'm doing my advent calendar. It means I don't have to think too far ahead in terms of what notebooks I want to include a notebook in my advent calendar, spoiler alert, as like the last day that you open. So, and also at Christmas time I want to do packs of notebooks. So I want to do like all of the Leaf Lane Studio notebooks in a pack, and I also want to do some A6 notebooks in a pack as well. So I'm going to have a couple of new designs coming out, and yeah, I want to talk to you in my next vlog about what my plans are for the business, because the big sale that I've just literally posted 22 orders this morning, which is amazing. Thank you so much if you bought something, by the way. I want to change the look and feel of Leaf Lane Studio. I'm taking on a coach as well, who's a friend of a friend, and I'm in her membership group at the moment, so she kindly has come up with a payment plan for me, which is gonna just about mean that I can work with her, which is very exciting, because I want to really think about the future of Leaf Lane Studio and what I'm doing, and there's a million and one things going on in life right now, so I'm trying to just get myself together. But anyway, for this vlog, I think I'm gonna end this here. I don't know how long this vlog is, but I think I'll end this one here just because I want to try and get my vlogs out more regularly. So sometimes they're better than others, but it's been a busy sale week, so I don't want to kind of like jump into a new load of stuff. I think this is a good place to end. But if you like this vlog, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe. Don't forget to check out my sale. There are still some things left as it stands right now. There are a lot of the things I expect to be left in the bottom end of the sale, like the cards that are kind of very specific to weddings, and bits and pieces like that. But I've got all of this box here that are still cards that I'm trying to sell. I've got packs of the wildflower with matching washi tape. They're bundled together, so you can get those. I've also got a couple of my just general washi tape bundles left. They're special offers. And then I've got the cat pad bundle, which is a sticker, a planty cat postcard, and a cat notepad as well. They're all a set, so you can get us a few of those left. So if you haven't looked at the sale yet, I'll link it down below. Head over there, have a look, and I will see you in the next vlog. And we'll be talking about advent calendars, and I'll be ordering my new notepads I was just telling you about, so I'll probably put the camera up tomorrow. See you in the next one, guys. Bye.